Welcome Aries and happy birthday before Aries is over. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminines, Mars, and the masculines, Venus. And I have pre-shuffled. This is the Gilded Tarot, the Rider-Waite Mini. We're going to pull some Oracle cards at the end as well. So it is a general reading, guys. So if something doesn't resonate with you, don't force it to fit. If you want something more specific, my information's below, as well as on my website, twinflames3344.com. And let's get going. I've already pre-shuffled, so I'm just going to shuffle a few more times. This is for Aries. Today is the 13th of April, so this is the coming up energies for the rest of the month, and that may apply to you guys differently whenever the video comes to you, or you may have just dealt with these energies or dealing with them presently, or they may be coming up for you guys. So however it fits for you, it's all energetic, and this is for Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. What do we have coming up for Aries here now? What is the energy like? Aries. Take a deep breath. Aries, Aries, Aries. Okay, here's the Empress in the middle of your read. Nice energy, very empowered, feminine energy. Abundant. In control. She could be a ringleader there. She may have a chastity belt on. Let's see where this is going. The challenge is the Ace of Swords. The Truth, Excalibur, Triumph perhaps, but challenged by this. The foundation for you, Aries, is the Wounded Warrior, and I must drop that. Okay, almost dropped it. So he's really weak. He's about to give up. So why are you struggling? Why are you defending your past wounds? Okay, and this has to do, there's a contrast here in energies, right? The one who's the feminine who's totally in control, and the masculine who's losing it. Okay, the recent past for you is the Three of Wands upright, perhaps watching your ship sail away in this card. Also, just being present in the moment, to the energies getting pure or clearer as the skies clear. We also have Chinese and grass, shipping and receiving. Definitely have Viking energy there, as well as Nordic type of energy. The energies in the present moment in your crowning position is the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So this could be someone who's ungrounded. I was just getting stressed out energy. Someone may be losing money or status, or just drained in a practical way, ungrounded. She can also be all about money. She may have some resentment or jealousy towards the Empress right there. And then we have what's coming up, and there seems to be that theme around the Empress. This is coming up for you guys is the Six of Cups, which is that beautiful, loving energy of the inner children, the outer children, that soulmate from the past or past life. This could be a beautiful childhood that you're remembering back to, or just looking at your own children getting along and how much you love them. You see yourself as, and I must drop that one too, the Sun. All right, so the fire energy here, I was almost dropping both of them. So we may have Leo energy here, but you're seeing yourself as that, so that could be Aries as well. Maybe you have Leo in your chart. This also could be you just seeing yourself as very sunshiny and happy person, very energized, fully energized, very childlike. What's around you or how others might see you is the Eight of Cups reversed. And this is uncomfortable energies, right? This is where you walk away from all this energy that doesn't serve you anymore. And here's where you haven't walked away. So you're deciding to sit in that underlying energy or that uncomfortable energy. And this can be either you, how someone sees you as opposed to this, or this could literally be someone else around you or the energies around you. Very uncomfortable. You seeing yourself as being very happy and powerful amidst this uncomfortable energy. You're not going to let yourself be pulled down by the energies around you, and that can be the Empress energy as well, saying I'm not going to be pulled down by the victim mentality of those around me. Oh, that one just dropped too, and it turned around. It was like this, and then it just turned around when it fell. It went like this. So the block here for you is the Fool reverse, which is doing something foolish, but it ultimately has to do with lacking faith. Someone falling on their face, falling from grace, doing something stupid, falling for someone. But when it fell this way. Why do you have a block regarding a correction of something foolish or having faith. It's like it's like saving yourself at the last minute save. Very interesting there. A block around a last minute save, right? Getting out just in time. What's at the end here for you, Aries, is the 8 of Wands upright. Relighting this torch up here, perhaps, but maybe you have a lot of obstacles there, or what's the word I'm looking for? People who don't agree with you. I just can't think of the word right now. And that can, maybe you're having trouble finding the words. But this is someone, you know, standing up for themselves, wanting to light this torch, but coming against these other people or energies around them, these uncomfortable energies here. And again, this is relating to this Queen of Pentacles. Maybe she needs to stand up to the crowd. All right, so what's the connection to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Page of Wands reversed. This is a very frustrated or uninspired energy. It can be a child who's bouncing off the walls with too much energy, you know, bored, not knowing what to do, with a kid who's got a lot of energy, which can be Aries as well. Aries or Leo definitely coming up here. This also could be a child who's sick right now, or just doesn't get it, right? They don't understand. You can't make them smile. They're not aroused. They're not amused by anything. And then what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the High Priestess, which is Pisces energy, but also this very opposite energy of floating on air, like feeling free and light. And this can be the ballet. You could be going to see a show here as well. Definitely could be that Pisces energy who's always so well balanced. Like everything just slides right off of them. They always feel so light and able to fly. And that came up in my dream this morning. You know, in your dreams where you can run and take off and fly and keep yourself up in the air where you normally couldn't. It's that kind of energy here. So it's definitely that Pisces energy here with the childlike energy. And then we have Leo. You have Leo and Aries, but you know, you could have Sag energy here for sure as well. The only major arcana so far is the Taurus energy of the Empress, Leo, and then Aries over here. So Leo, Aries, Taurus, and then we have Pisces here. And you're going to get a few more cards at the end, but you won't see them till then, from this deck anyway. Very interesting. Ooh, this ending you definitely want to stay for. All right. The bottom of the deck is the 7 of Cups reversed. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little backstory on what's been going, and then we're going to go forward. We have a choice of path here. And the Hangman's reversed. So in this deck, it's about finding a way out. And that could be Capricorn or Pisces. I get more Capricorn, but it's traditionally Pisces. And then we have the Happy Family. Okay. So we start out with the Magician reverse, which is a really negative energy, right? It's manipulative, it's insecure, somebody without the tools or had their tools stolen and somebody's really pissed off. But this is after somebody getting a lot of attention and success and leading the way. And then this is like the opposite energy, right, of the manipulator who's pissed off. So why do we have that energy going from success to having your tools taken away, or not having the tools to deal with that success? And then we have the 10 of Cups, that happy family, but someone's finding a way out. So I don't know if this could be the sham fam, right? That looks perfect on the outside, but not so much, especially since we have this right before it, which is really dark. And then we have the finding a way out to this Page of Swords, who seems a bit entitled there, but they are upright. They're just immature because they're a page. And then we have the 2 of Swords here reversed, which is having new information come in or receiving clarity, but that can also knock you off balance. You know, it can make the blinders come off. You know, you're forced to see. And then we have a choice of path here. And dumping emotional attachments or dumping multiple loads off. Maybe you're getting rid of trash or cleaning out the house, having a yard sale, or just dumping emotional attachments that you don't need in your life anymore, choosing a new path. So somebody's finding a way out, maybe joining a friend or finding a way out, and they look kind of angry at this page over here to get a message across, because maybe they're standing in their truth, and this one has to find a way out of this situation to get the truth to them. And then that knocks them off balance, maybe forcing this child to choose a new path of dumping emotional attachments that no longer serve them. And again, if it's dealing with that magician, you know, that can be very dangerous for a child over here. You don't want to be around that energy. So in addition to the majors here, and I'm feeling very stressed out in that underlying energy, we have either Capricorn or Pisces here, reversed. And then we have the Leo and Aries, Taurus, and Pisces energy, and the mailman's coming, so that's the message for you. Delivery. Aries, you have a delivery. So we're just talking about a message, and the mailman is confirming that. Message received. Take a deep breath. There's a lot of stress coming up around that. I don't know if you're waiting for something to come in, for a result, for admissions testing, that could be as well. For whatever it is, a letter from somebody, or an important bill, or important refund, whatever it is, or something important you're stressed out about. All right, so let's see. We're going to clarify everything for you guys. You know, we have the major arcana, the most powerful energies here, and we have the Empress in her power. We have you in your power, seeing yourself as the sunshine or Leo energy. And really, everything around you is the negative part. It's not you, because that's that very positive energy. Even the block has to do with you going from lacking faith and then going back. And you may be vacillating. You may be going back and forth from having faith to not having faith because of the energies that no longer serve you, that you need to detach from. And maybe really realizing this now. It might be like hitting home, which is that message. The Seven of Cups reversed. Burdens. This is the Atlas energy, the weight of the world. You know, working hard, working out. But it's too much. You can't carry 10 wands forever. You're going to collapse if you do. And you may be carrying the weight of the world for a child, perhaps, who has issues. Maybe they're sick. Maybe they have ADHD. Maybe they have some kind of, you know, they just have really, really super energy that if they're bored, you know, they're just bouncing off the walls and like annoying you to entertain them, right? Because they need distractions. They need something to focus their energies toward. So it feels like this child's getting on somebody else's nerves. And this is that same energy over here where this child is getting on this person's nerves. But there's Capricorn and Pisces over there and air energy. But this is all fiery. So maybe two kids getting on each other's nerves too. And then we have the King of Swords who's getting pissed off. Right? So maybe your kids aren't getting along, and so the King of Swords is getting irritated with the kids, you know, why can't you just get along, and why do you need me, why are you bugging me while I'm trying to work? And then I'm not going to put these out, but I want you to see what's coming up, because we have the Lovers and then the Queen of Wands reversed. All right, this is a very negative energy, right? This is either lovers between these two, or these two are lovers, but they are not they're not happy, but maybe they're bound by marriage or something, or there's sex here, but they don't like each other. It's really weird energy. With this also can be, he could be the father of the Page of Swords upright. She could be the mother of the Page of Wands reversed, but both parents are pissed off. Maybe because of the kids, these two end up coming together. That's interesting too. So I'm going to leave that one out. We'll see where if the Queen of Wands comes back out again. So in the recent past is the Three of Wands upright. Why is the Three of Wands upright in the recent past for Aries? Here's the Page of Pentacles with some more pentacles there. Right, this is the good student. And this is not having a lot of money, but perhaps letting go to make some purchases, to fix the place up, to fix things, to make amends with people perhaps. But this really has to do with studies or maybe college. Maybe the student has to pay for their own college and maybe disappointed, getting again, college admission testing. Maybe somebody's getting a result back from a test or college admissions, finding out they didn't get in somewhere. And again, that's the energy there of watching that ship sail. So maybe you have other options still, but it's like, oh, great. No, I don't have that choice anymore. And there's a lot of kids here. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Wands all around here, but the Page of Wands is reversed. And then we have 2 kids here too. So why is the Foundation the Wounded Warrior? Empress reversed. Wow, there's a lot of, 5 major arcana in a row, so I had to bring them all out. Empress reversed. The Chariot, right? This could be a bold move to move forward. This also could be the Empress reversed, bowling over people, right? She shouldn't be reversed. That's someone in lack, so she could be pissed off. And then we have the Tower moment, sudden events or epiphanies, somebody blowing their top, blowing their crown, blowing their cover, blowing their mind. And then we have the Magician enhancing that with magic, right? And then here's the Leo energy or strength of taming the beast, like keeping the pet calm down, right? Whether you have pets or if this is just your own inner beast, or this is also Leo energy pacifying the beast. There's 5 major arcana here on this wounded warrior. No wonder they're wounded. They're dealing with this chaos around them. We have Taurus reversed, Cancer upright, Scorpio upright, Gemini or Virgo upright, and then Leo upright. And you're seeing yourself as Leo energy. And the Magician can be Aries sometimes for me as well. So again, this is Aries. If you're seeing this as Aries in you, there's that Aries Leo energy. You might have double fire in you and just exhausted by the people around you, but not letting them affect you, refusing to allow them to affect your sunshine, right? Because here she's reversed, but here she's not. Say, I'm mad as hell, I'm not going to take it anymore. That could be. All right, so we have an Empress that flips upright, and we have a Fool that flips upright. And the Fool is Aries, and here's Taurus over here. So we have this power over here. Like, this is the huge part of this reading. This person's exhausted. You know, we have 4 major, these are all upright, but she's reversed. She may not like Taurus doesn't like sudden changes. And this is all about sudden changes over here. Being strong and powerful and making things happen. And this Taurus energy or this Empress may struggle with those changes, may exhaust them, or may not be in their favor. It may be good for these 4, but it's not good for them. Or she may be sick or injured and healing and can't keep up. Why is the Empress now in the middle upright? It's all about her here. And this just fell out. Somebody's walking away. Don't want to deal with it anymore. Walking away from a situation doesn't serve them. This is walking away from an unhappy family or a cycle of unhappiness that you've been in. Okay? I'm getting Carol Burnett. I'm so sad we had this time together just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time it comes to say, I don't know if I'm saying their words right, so long. So there's, somebody's over it. Like they may have had some sadness or grief around this, or guilt or shame, and now they're just over it. So the family could just be over it too. Maybe she's been complaining a lot that she doesn't like the situation because it's negative for her, but it's not negative for them. And so they may just be so over her threatening to leave, and maybe she finally does, and then they're, well, fine. So there could be a couple scenarios around that. But again, the dumping of emotional attachments comes up here with her. So why is the challenge the truth? Well, there's passion here. Perhaps from a third party. Or a group of bad influences for her are offering a project Or they're offering growth, they're offering sex perhaps. This could be a third party offering sex. Social distancing, bad influences, gossips, partiers, offering passion that may not be good for them. So that's why the truth may be a challenge, because maybe they don't want to see that these people who they've spent a lot of time with, or maybe good within themselves, are not good for them. And this could be, this could also be dealing with someone that you had a lawsuit with. This also could be someone you are divorcing. This can be a third party situation and justice regarding that. Also, you could have issues with divorced people. Maybe there's a divorced person offering passion. This also could be someone you see as judgmental, or an actual judge. Can I actually be in a relationship with a judge, right? Because that's may feel like a precarious situation for you. I just want to show you what else is coming up. Oh, interesting. Hold on. All right, so we have this Justice energy, which is also Libra, and then we have the Hermit reversed and the Two of Cups reversed with the High Priestess reversed. So we have Libra, Virgo, and Pisces over here. And this could be a divorce, right? Where you have this energy and a split. This could be a partnership, friendship, whatever it is, but there's some kind of legal aspect here. Or this could be a mediator, or this could be a Libra helping out with not seeing eye to eye here, right? Mediating the fight. And by the way, so we're going to put them back in, see if they come back out. Again, I'm looking at the deck and there's this card that needs to be seen. I didn't see it upside down like that. So that is the Eight of Wands, that energetic exchange between two people. The arrows of love, or just a lot of communication or travel back and forth. So let's see if those come up again. The Queen of Pentacles is reversed in the crowning energy. Why is she reversed? Oh, that was interesting. This fell right into my lap. It actually fell between my legs, and it should have fallen off the couch, but it didn't. And here's the Ace of Swords. The truth can never not be the truth. It is what it is. It'll never fall away. It'll never go away. And if you've been trying to avoid it, you're now facing the truth because you know the truth is the truth. It's never going to go away. The truth coming in, being given to somebody who's on a journey or not facing the truth. And then here is the overwork, or things not working out. Facing this, that as hard as you work, it's not going to work out. Again, this is someone needing to face their self-truth. That something they've been working very hard towards isn't going to work out. And there's the Queen of Pentacles. She may lose money if this doesn't work out, or it may just been a dream or a project that she wanted to finish and she can't. She has to just face it and let go. Or she can just be ungrounded and maybe needs to ground herself in order to work better. The need to end the nightmare, the suffering in silence, the stress, the up night sleeping. Again, there's all this energy about whatever was stressing someone out, making someone really unhappy, losing money or status, being ungrounded, is why this Empress is walking away here, or somebody's walking away from the Empress. We have the Six of Cups coming up here, which is really positive energy. And the kids may be a really bright spot in the Empress's life. In the downturn, that it's not time, some kind of twist of fate, dealing with the suffering and silence to end the nightmare, right? It's never a good time, right? It's never a good time to deal with things you don't want to deal with. That's the message I was just getting here. But it's time to end the nightmare, the suffering, the stress, the purging, the up nights crying, whatever it is for you, and move forward. So this could be children, soulmates, twin flames, whatever it is. Recognizing that it's never a good time to face things you don't want to face, and that you have to end the nightmare now. You can't go on like this, right? In the downturn, the twist of fate, right? Maybe you found when COVID started last year, maybe that was another excuse for you to not do what you need to do for yourself. Oh, now I have another excuse because the world's falling apart. Oh, I can't, it's not a good time. And now finally moving forward, whether this is children, inner children, a positive past, or letting go of your children, perhaps. But someone's moving forward in an energetic exchange. And again, there's where these cards come up, so I'm going to put them out now. All right, the Knight of Wands is leaving behind the nightmare and those telling them, or them telling themselves it's never a good time. An energetic exchange with these two. And again, this was coming up as the Justice card before. So this could be the same energy as the Justice or Libra with Earth in their chart, perhaps. An energetic exchange, a lot of communications or travel back and forth to help out these two who can't see eye to eye, whether it's someone with Alzheimer's or dementia or even schizophrenia, or just someone who's coming out of isolation, not being able to see eye to eye with this energy of a secret passion, a secret coming out, someone who needs to use their intuition, or this could be a Pisces, or we could have Virgo on both sides here as well. And this also could be two people at a distance. And this could be a friend communicating with this one, wanting to help them bridge this gap here. So either which way that comes up. But they are two people loving each other, wanting to come together here. And that is falling on the Fool that turned upright from being reversed. You know, not having faith and then turning it upright to have faith, the Aries, that these two can bridge the gap and come together. You see yourself as sunshine, so let's see how that works out. Air, why is Aries sunshine? What does that have to do with these two coming together? Okay, we have the Queen of Cups reversed, and then the Emperor and the Hierophant. And the Emperor's naturally Aries, and then here's Taurus, which can represent that Empress as well. But this is also church and state, and the one left behind, right? She doesn't fit into their world. And that could be the division here. So you can decide which one of these is you. It seems like you're coming up as one of these, right? Because the Emperor's Aries, but also they're very in control here, which is coming up as your energy. But there's also this water sign energy of the Queen of Cups reversed, who can either be sad, and that's that Carabinette song, sad to see you go, I have to go, I don't fit in here. It also could be someone who can be manipulative or just over-emotional, or they see as over-emotional. She doesn't have to be. Maybe she cries because she's sad, and they're like, what's wrong with you? You know, which is a very patriarchal thing to say. Actually, my old boss said that, like, with my supervisor who was feminine, who would be very supportive in an emotional sense, if my boss was in there, he'd be like, you know, oh, this is like, what is this, kumbaya or something, like, because we're actually showing love to each other. That patriarchal energy is coming up right there. So we have where the feminine just doesn't, and you see this, the feminine here doesn't fit in, the feminine here doesn't fit in to this patriarchal energy. But you're coming up as very powerful here, fully energized. You don't want to, it's like the weakest link. You're only as strong as your weakest link, so they're like happy to see you go. Like, go on, go. So you could be one of these power structures, having this person go. What's around you or how others might see you is the Eight of Cups reversed, though, sitting in uncomfortable energies. Ten of Pentacles reversed, which is some kind of dysfunction of the family, business, or community, or misappropriation of funds. This can be someone who's lost someone in the family as well, right? Because this is that positive energy of that dream family, the dream business, the dream community or institution of the world, right? The heaven on earth. But here is some kind of dysfunction there, or a loss of money, a loss of a family member, and sitting in those uncomfortable energies, trying to be a higher love, be patient, be a patient angel, taking one step at a time. Like not wanting, somebody leaving may not want to leave suddenly, maybe giving the family, business, or community a long time, like giving your work, instead of giving their work 2 weeks notice, this is someone saying, oh, I'll give you 6 weeks or 2 months notice, you know, before I leave, so you have time to find someone else, so you have time. But are you overextending yourself? Should you really be giving them that much leeway? There's kind of that energy there. And then we have the Sovereign reversed. This is powerlessness, right? Someone not standing in their power, being dependent on someone else. This also can be So you see this. This is the patient angel in the middle of these two other energies losing. This also could be a Sagittarius. Or it can just be the energy of the higher love, being loving no matter what is falling around you, which is the theme here. The Empress with all the negative energy around here, you with the sunshine with the negative energy around you, being the patient angel no matter what happens around you. No matter what uncomfortable energies are here. This could be too that someone, the Empress in the past was walking away, but now is not walking away over here. She may have switched directions again. Because whereas before she was reversed, walking away, now because these were all positive, she's seeing things, she flipped it around to see a more positive perspective, perhaps decided to stick it out, even though the energies are really uncomfortable, perhaps to help them see it through and then leave, or coming back, just changing their mind. So then we have the block here of the Fool. Feeling like there's no options, or having made that choice and unable to implement your options because maybe they roped you back into staying, right? Because they need you for longer to help them see through the transition, or roping you back in, saying, oh, you're wrong, come back, we need you. Anyway, so any which way, that can be a positive or a negative. It depends on your situation, your perspective. The Queen of Swords is reversed here. And this is coming up on the Fool upright here, taking that leap of faith after feeling like there's no options and some bitterness here. Yeah, I'm getting energies too with the situation my daughter was dealing with her ex-roommate who refused to pay the bills and stuff like that. And just thinks she's entitled to refuse to those things. Just not doing the right thing. That's the energy I'm getting here. Dealing with someone who's bitter, who's been very tainted by her life, by her past, and not doing the right thing, not caring whether you have to pay her debt or not, or you have to suffer the consequences because of her or not. It's like that kind of energy coming up here. And this is like you freeing yourself from that, no longer allowing someone to affect you that way. Okay, two negative energies. And there's that loving light between. We keep getting, right, being love no matter what's going on between you, or around you rather. So we got the Queen of Swords pissed off. We got the Queen of Wands pissed off. She's verbally abusive. She's physically abusive, but not being effective in the middle here, or affected. But this is a block for you, because you were vacillating around that. Feeling like there's no options but to be the peacemaker. To be stuck, you keep sticking yourself in the middle of bad situations. So, what is the common thread? Are you the common thread? Or is somebody else the common thread who keeps drawing in or trying to manipulate people? Like, who was the common thread in this situation? Does this keep happening to you? Or is this a situation that keeps happening to the other person you're dealing with? But this situation is coming up over and over and over again. Someone insinuating themselves into a negative situation to split up the fight, or to be the mediator, the peacemaker, and feeling like that's your job. Or is it? Because you should never really have to sit in this energy, which is really uncomfortable, emotions. This is the Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself, or the Queen of Pentacles standing up for herself to a group. King of Wands, Temptation, the Devil, Capricorn, but he's reversed, so this is more of that devil energy. And then here is the Home. This could be a rest home too. This could be someone who needs to go to a nursing home, or this could be someone who passed away. If this was a devilish person like this, somebody may actually be happy that this person passed away, because now everything's stable again and quiet. But also could be sending someone to a nursing home, standing up to others that this must be done. So this could be a group all deciding whether or not a father or mother has to go into a nursing facility. I'm getting this King of Wands reverse saying hasta la vista as well, or waving goodbye. Could be someone who passed away too. The Empress may be left behind in the nursing facility now that maybe the husband passed away. Queen of Pentacles, not happy though. Seeing the truth of her situation. Why is the Page of Wands reversed? So the Page of Wands has received clarity and it knocked them upside down, knocked them for a loop. And implementing a plan now. Because now that the information's clear, they can't stall anymore. They have to make a choice and go forward. And to receive the truth. So there's the truth rushing in. And that may be from a Pisces. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed here too. So here's the energy. It's coming up like, here's the energy going towards the Page of Wands reversed, who's received this new information. So they're forced to implement a plan. This new truth is coming from the Queen of Pentacles, who may have had it with the kids. Okay? Or maybe her truth is now bringing them back into alignment, into a loving place, right? Because the Page of Wands was reversed. So she may have had it with kids acting up. And finally, there's a truth here that forces that Page of Wands to straighten up their act. Or maybe forcing a child who maybe the children are really good kids, but perhaps the mother coming back to reiterate about the situation they had just put themselves in, and why did you do that to yourself again? Why did you let someone take advantage of you? Why did you let that person take your money from you? It's all that kind of energy there. And the kids, though, are really sweet here. There's really energy of sweet water sign children there. So what came up after that? This also could be a mother who doesn't get along with their kids, or they just don't see things the same way. This could be her siblings too. Like maybe the Queen of Pentacles reversed has never seen things the same way as her siblings or her children. They're just different. This also could be a mother defending her kids to this Page of Wands. Remember over here we have the Page of Swords upright, and here's the Page of Wands reversed. And the Queen of Pentacles may be pissed at this Page of Wands, who isn't her child. And this could be a teacher too. It could be a teacher setting someone straight about giving other children a hard time who are very sweet to each other. So this could be mothers, this could be at school, any situation where there's multiple children, where the parents are getting involved. And again, could be multiple situations here. We have people moving into nursing homes. We have people splitting from big business or church or state, all that kind of stuff that doesn't serve you anymore. There's, again, the feminine that doesn't fit in here. The getting yourself in the middle of situations. Is that because you are helping to keep your energy high so that the energies around you can then transform? Or are you putting yourself in a precarious situation that actually doesn't serve you? So it's going to be different answers for different people here. So what's after the High Priestess here? You know, and there's also, when you're a child who's really sweet and honest and believes in the best in people, you're not going to do very well with a child who believes in none of that, right? Because they're just going to take advantage of you. There's that energy too. And that could be adults as well. So the High Priestess is upright. We have the Four of Cups upright here. Somebody tempted by the Holy Grail. And there we have the temptation of the devil here as well. And this is boredom, you know, that idle hands are the devil's workshop. And again, this child who's got nothing better to do with their time than to act up because someone's not giving them something creative to do, allowing them to use their inspiration. Here we have the moon. So we had just had the new moon, but this is more full moon energy or a Cancer energy or the nighttime. Someone gets really bored at night. And then we have the King of Cups. And he seems very pleased with himself. He's having a little party within his own mind there. And he may be at the barbershop or be in the barbershop quartet. There's definitely that barbershop energy there. But Saturn's held over his head. But I'm just getting in great esteem, seen as very responsible person, very loving parent. So it could be a Cancer father here. And we have Pisces here too. This could be a Pisces and a Cancer energy of these two loving each other very much. And actually, I just had a long talk. Me and my daughter are Pisces and I have Cancer rising. We had a really loving talk yesterday on the phone. There's a lot of affection here, but this can be lovers as well. We have the King of Cups with the lovers. He's thinking about somebody, and then look what comes in. That's like total twin flame love energy. And it's actually the bookends of blue, right, with the red in the middle. So we have Cancer, there's Gemini here too, but that can reference twin energies. But this is that intense connection of lovers and somebody's thinking about somebody, especially at night when his dogs are howling. That may be his feet sore from working all day. But somebody is definitely tempted, okay? Tempted by the Holy Grail. And then we have this Pisces energy of the High Priestess. So let's clarify all that. Why do we have this Four of Cups, the temptation here? The Page of Swords, spreading the word. Someone's no longer bored. They got their wish, right? But here's that temptation. So somebody was starting over in love because there's this Holy Grail temptation here. Someone's stepping up to the plate, perhaps to take a swing, to try, to send a message, to spread the word. And so what is all this? Why do we have the Moon and the King of Cups? The Moon and the King of Cups, why? Somebody's free. And there's that Aries energy again. So the new energies that have come up here, we have Cancer and Gemini. And here's Aries again. Free to take a leap. Away from tripping up. Away from dropping the ball constantly, or perhaps just something that didn't serve. This is about breaking patterns, dropping the act, the inauthentic self, right? The actor, dropping the ball, dropping the act, breaking patterns, and to be free, freeing yourself. And this King of Cups definitely looks like he's freeing himself in his mind there at night. Freeing themselves from a player energy who's never happy. So let's see why the Lovers and the Two of Cups are here. It's like excitement breath. Like I had to take a deep breath. The Page of Cups reversed. The Page of Wands likes the Page of Cups. Page of Cups reversed is rejection, vulnerability, shyness. Also could be someone who's spoiled and entitled. But this is someone with an ego or awakened with a bright idea, or Capricorn or Pisces there, post-war, with the Page of Wands over there. But there's a love here, like. So what? The King of Pentacles comes up after that, which can be that Capricorn versus Pisces energy here. You know, this could be Pisces energy over here of rejection or vulnerability and awakening to that. And then here's the opposite of that, of the man in control, kind of looking the other way, a little bit snobbish over here, post-war, right? And this could be post-Easter too, because there's Christ energy that comes up with the Hangman, awakening. After the war. And this could be a father turning away from a child as well, no longer willing to put up with their tantrums and that kind of stuff. But so why do we have the Lovers and the Two of Cups? This could be tough love as well, from a father to a child. But I think there's more to this than that. Boy, a lot of negative energy that was coming up, but it's turning around because this is someone depressed and out of energy. This is uncontrollable kids. You know, the child, the brat who's acting like that they're the star, that nobody should pay attention to anything but them. We have Aquarius reversed and Leo reversed, but it's really about, you know, this would be that amazing energy of dreams coming true and time in the sun and vacation and all that. And this is like the opposite of that. Drained and depressed, arrogant, like kids all over the place. This can also be overexposed, over-radiated. Somebody could be over-radiated with cancer treatment, that kind of stuff. I think the King of Pentacles has had it with the kids, and maybe deservedly so. Maybe they've been really bad. But it also can be a fight between adults, you know, acting like children. The Page of Cups and the Page of Wands reversed. Ah, there's the announcement. There's a wake-up call here. Right? Coming clean, getting clean, cleaning up the actor's space. A wake-up call to the King of Cups to no longer let his children get away with stuff, perhaps. Or maybe his own bad traits are being reflected on his children now. Maybe if he drinks too much or if he gets depressed. Maybe his kids are now reflecting his same bad habits. Because now he's upright and smiling. Maybe during the day, the King of Cups can't stand it because he has to deal with all this crap. But at night, he gets to be in his happy place with the lover of his dreams. So who's the lover here? The Lovers and the Two of Cups. Someone that's been dumped, or someone who's pushed to their emotional limits. This can be tears of joy as well, though. But there's a lot of negative energies that came before this. It's like they want you to see it's not just this. There's a lot of purging and negative energies that went into getting to this place. This is being dumped in the dumps, pushed to the emotional limit with no peace during the day, and needing to release themselves from prison, from anxieties, by going to work, because that's the only place they can find peace. Okay? And so the lover could be the workplace here. And they wanted to explain it before they brought the workplace out, otherwise you wouldn't have gotten that message. But what else is he thinking about? Ending the battle, to be present to jealousies or insincere people who are holding back their time, money, and effort, not sharing, there you go, and surrendering to that people won't change. Maybe you thought that they could change. Maybe for the past 20 or 30 years you thought they could change. And now you're surrendering to the fact that they're never going to change. They're always going to be deceptive. Or this is you planning to surrender at the new moon or before dawn, at the crack of dawn, getting up to defend yourself, to stand up to those for yourself and for those who can't stand up for themselves. Perhaps coming into your dark night of the soul, or marching on as the dark night or Scorpio energy. Right past those religious leaders that tell you what's for your highest good, not knowing what's for your highest good, because only you know what's for your highest good ultimately. And here's the religious leader showing, you know, and the children being all shamed because you're doing what you want. And here again, that's that energy. There's a lot of water energy with Scorpio upright, Pisces reversed. And this is, the worst is over as the bliss sets in. And this could be the dark night, divine masculine. This could be the divine feminine in the 5D world, ending the pain and coming into their bliss. That's why they didn't just say that this was something amazing, the Lovers and the Two of Cups, which is that energy. It's not just all of a sudden you come together in love. You've been through this long journey of clearing your wounds and a lot of pain in the dark night of the soul. And you need to recognize all of this before you just come in together, because it's not like that you know, run to you moment and love each other all of a sudden. It's about like realizing that there needs to be an end to all this pain, the worst being over. There has to be an end to that. in order to achieve that bliss state. So let's pull the oracle cards for you. This is a long read, isn't it? It's an hour. I didn't realize how much time went by. All right, so we're going to pull an energy deck card, and we're going to pull a romance angels card for sure for Aries. Sorry it went so long, but it is your birthday read today, so very interesting. Like the Page of Wands reversed and the Page of Cups reversed. And there may be a Page of Swords upright who's witness to this. Or the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles who are witness to this energy here. So what does Aries take away from this read? What is the message, the main message they need to know? And these two coming together may be you, or maybe someone around you that you think is negative energy, but maybe you didn't understand it. Or this is you, carrying connections, that higher love of the 14, and the sun that you see you are. Look at that, your time in the sun. And again, here's that hostile energy around you of the Page of Wands. Okay, being love and being in the sun, being happy no matter what's around you. The bottom of the deck is the woman holding a heart. The 44 of the grounding, integrating, and mastering of love. After dealing with any kind of destitution, whether it's financial, emotional, spiritual, the transition here, but right, holding space in her heart. And then we have this beautiful energy and dealing with perhaps a child with issues or your own inner child, the anger within you. And then the door to personal healing and happiness. This is you healing yourself. This is you, and then you find something makes you angry, and you find you allowing that little child in you to come up, the angry part of you, and to clear all that out as well. The door to personal healing and happiness, allowing that exchange to happen. All right, and then we have romance angels for Aries. It's like just being patient, allowing that, if that angers you or the other person too, allowing that angry child to come up and just holding a loving space, not feeding into it. But not liking that person because they said something really mean to you. And recognizing it's their inner child wound coming up that needs to just clear. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So again, being patient and forgiving. And then the heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And so again, you have to be honest, right? So you're not always going to be perfectly happy every minute of the day. So you're not being honest if you never let those hostilities come up. Let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. And this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. The bottom of the deck is express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And that's coming from you deserve love. You're lovable. There's Sagittarius energy there too. Okay, Aries. It actually looks quite lovely. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, or don't do any of that. It's always up to you. But either which way, rise and be loved, guys. I'll see you soon. Have an amazing, amazing day. Take a deep breath.